All right, we got some punk wood here that that Dave pulled off a piece of wood, and we're going to char it in this tin. This stuff here is stuff that didn't char all the way last time I did it. So I'm going to close that up. We're going to put it in the fire, in the coals, and see what happens at the end there when we pull it out. Okay, now we're going to do our annual Yellowhawk Customs Outdoors Fall Rendezvous Toast. So let me pour myself a little shot of whiskey.
Dog's got to be.
Okay, here we go. To good friends, good people, good company, good outings, and good dogs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good knives. Good knives and better sheaths.
Throat's on fire. Ooh.
Dog is gonna be
Burn, baby, burn.
It's the perfect song.
Kiva, come on over here. Come. You can lick the bottle. Lick the glass. Here, babe. Come here.
It'll warm you up, Keith.
Here you go. Come here. Here. Take a lick.
I've never seen dog.
There you go. Good girl.
You like it too.
Good girl. That's my drunk dog. All right. We're having a ball. This is what, the 4th day? Something like that. I stopped counting.
Count what?
Counting what? Yeah, I'll just leave when I feel like it. When we have these rendezvous, we do a lot of wood processing. Most of this is oak, seasoned oak. Because we usually have a fire going all the time. So it takes a lot of wood to keep it going. We're stockpiling our wood pile now. Where'd John go?
For a run.
uh,
Last thing I heard is I'll be back.
Kiwi! There she is, our mascot,
Where'd he go?
Kiba Beavy.
Where'd he go, Kiva?
Oh, Dave's got the Delta Whiskey backcountry out. Does better than that axe, doesn't it?
I think so.
This knife is a beast. A beast.
Couple snowflake photos still.
The next knife I design, a big one, is going to be called the Beast.
There you go. I'll buy that one.
This one should have been the Beast. Delta Whiskey Beast. Now you know why I don't carry an axe.
You don't need it. It's just that one cloud. It's right over us now, so it may not even be it. I hope it's just that one cloud.
Hey, Davey.
He made a new one.
Yeah, we got a lot of wood.
Package and cheese.
What is it?
Snickers.
Beautiful. Good.
Holding it back
The tent.
now. Oh, I see it.
I got it hooked to the tent for now. That tent's got different guy points. Alright, that ought to work. It's not supposed to rain, so I could probably just wrap a rock around this. Wrap it around the rock. Or rock around the clock. Yeah, this will work. This is called a rock anchor. So rock anchor. Go rock anchor. There it is. A rock anchor. If I have to, I'll put another rock on it. Okay, so, I don't know, it's like the 4th day, maybe, of the rendezvous. We're out here for 9 or 10 days, so we decided to move out of the shelter because, to be honest, as cold as it is at night, I mean, it's getting down to like 18 degrees at night, 20 degrees, that kind of thing. It's much warmer if you're in a tent on the ground, you know, on leaves or whatever, than it is in that shelter. So you're much more insulated. So we decided to build a little camp down here. Got a couple of more guys. So we had 2 groups leave, right? And we got another 2 groups coming. So that's how long we're out here. In the interim, however, it's myself, Big Dave, and the mascot, Kiva. She'd stay out here for a year if she could.
Oh, you gotta come look at this.
So here's what we got. Oh no.
Touch it.
What the hell
You ever
happened?
want to hit my leg yesterday? Touch
Dude.
it. Dude, touch that.
That's a hematoma.
Feel it. Rub your fingers.
Hold on for a sec. Does this hurt?
Don't push.
Does that hurt?
Right there it hurts. Here it doesn't really. But it hurts.
All right, because you got edema here. See your sock line right here?
Yeah.
This is all edema.
Blood?
Yeah. Does this hurt?
No.
All right, I'm going to press on it. You see those dimples?
Holy shit.
Let me
Well,
see
this
your
is-
other one.
This is still swollen to this, bud.
Let me see your other leg.
That's swollen like a motherfucker, boy. I'm sorry.
That one does it too?
No. It happened because I hit my leg.
Okay, so it may be.
But I just noticed it.
That swelling may be from...
Dude, look at the difference.
Yeah, you don't have any edema in that leg. So that's probably it. Keep an eye on it, man.
What do I look for?
Ain't much you can do if you didn't break a bone.
It doesn't hurt.
It's just going to heal. It's going to absorb. Your body will absorb that.
Shit, man.
It's blood pooling to that area to heal it.
Yeah. Wow. Dude.
Wow, I didn't know you had it.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know
it's
either.
not super bad. I get a little bit of swelling too.
Holy shit, man. I've never had an injury like that.
Okay, just keep an eye on it.
Would it be? Is it better to do something like this?
Yeah, that'll help compress it.
Oh gosh, dude, what a mess.
Yeah, that'll compress it.
I whacked her good, man.
So Dave put this fire ring together with a reflector, you know, a firewall. Freaking awesome. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Can't wait to get a fire in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Walk around the camp. There's Dave set up there. Big Agnes. Here's my little setup here. I like to put an awning on my tent if I'm going to be here for a few days. This is the Big Agnes Copper Spur. It's a nice tent. I give it the Yellow Hawk Customs seal of approval. Nice tent. However, I still got to say this. I like the MSR Hubba Hubba better than this tent, even though it weighs a little bit more. Just my opinion. Whenever you're ready. No. Hold on. You got to put a glove on. There's no way you're going to be able to hold that thing. It's going to get red hot.
Oh, the metal though?
Yeah, it's metal. Yeah. You got to put a glove on. Here. Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to hold that thing. It gets too hot. Now, if you use the knife, you can hold the knife, but I still wear a glove. It's kind of tight. There you go. I don't want to see you get burned. All right, whenever you're ready. Keep going. Pour it on. I've never seen you fail at this. Pour it on, Dave. All right. Careful. Careful. Careful lifting your foot up. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, come on, baby. It's right on the edge.
We lost it.
Yep, it's going. Nope, didn't get it. Sorry. Take two. Lock it in. Control it. It's already smoking. Pressure. Pour it on. Pour it on. Go ahead, baby. Pour it on, Dave. All right. Easy, easy. Careful. 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 Shit. Come on, baby. I think you got it. I think you got it.
Don't even start.
I'm looking for a cherry. Come on. Give me a cherry. All right. You got it. That'll smolder for 10 minutes. Good job, man.
Right on, man.
All right, you want me to
Please.
lower into flame?
Need me to help you down?
Nope. I could just sit here and... All right, where are we going to put it? You ready for the sticks?
Everything's right in front of you, bud. That's the small pile, and that's some more small shit.
All right, let's do it. There you go. All right, a few sticks. Little teeny ones. Hold it above the flame until you get a little bit of catchy catch. A little closer. All right, drop some little ones from the bottom. Just drop them on. There you go. All right, good. Put it all down. You're good. Good job, man.
Right on, brother.
Now we get to eat tonight.
Fine, man.
Awesome. All right, so this is a proven set. I'm going to keep it, right? This set came from the same limb from last night's fire when John Roth did it, built the fire. Dave is our muscle man when it comes to getting a coal because he's got stamina. So he's real good at it. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Doug.
Now we get to eat. It's a good feeling getting fire when you ain't got no matches or lighters. No matches, no lighters, nothing. I got a ferro rod. All right, dinner's on. Check out these meals. They're called O meals. They got a nuclear powered heater unit that is activated by water, just like the military MREs. But these are like nuclear. These actually boil the water. That's crazy. And it's, oh man. That's some hot stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, touch it where I touched it. Look at that. Incredible. This is vegetable beef stew. John Roth and his girlfriend, Caitlin Vest, gave us a couple of these meals before they left. They were here for, what, 4 or 5 days?
5.
And I wanted to try them out and see what we're working with here. Because I'm all about the taste. I don't care about the newly fangled stuff. I can heat it up in a pan, a pot. But it's pretty cool. She said they're like $9 or $10 a meal. This is tinder fungus. It's horse hoof fungus. It's charred. It works better that way, in my opinion. But you got to keep it dry. There it is. Got it. You guys can see that. And you put that in a bundle, a tinder bundle, like a bird's nest of poplar bark. I don't have any ready, I don't think. Yeah, I do. Here's one. Let's see if I got enough coal left in this. There it is. And that's it. You got it. Alright, so that's basically flint and steel. This is a piece of flint, right? And I'm using the SE bow drill, bearing block thingy, and it's also a striker. So, works pretty good. I like it. Why not use it? One word of caution, if you use that for the bow drill bearing block, wear a glove. It is steel, and that heat will transfer and burn you. Bam. So we've showed a few different primitive fire skills on this rendezvous. Okay, so let's walk over to one of our traps that we set during the Yellow Hawk Customs Rendezvous 2019 fall, and I'll explain what's going on here when you see it. All right, so I set this trap last night, and yeah, that's what that is. That's a rat trap, right? They are strong enough to kill small rodents like chipmunks, squirrels, small rodents, right? If it's a big mouse, yeah. But you set 5 or 6 of these out, and they're pretty damn productive because they're foolproof. You put a piece of bait on that bait trigger, and if there's animals in that area the size that will work with this trap, you're going to be eating that night. So we'll be eating tonight. Well, a little bit anyway. I only have one trap. I just wanted to show it, to show people how effective they are out here. They're no muss, no fuss. Go to the grocery store, buy them, and take them with you. They're not that big. So let's get him down here. You can easily fit 4 or 5 of these in your kit. Hey Dave, I got a present for you, man. Yeah, you're the one that's got to skin him, though. Gonna fall straight down. All right, let's see what we get. All right. Nope. You're gonna have to pull it up a little. Hold on. Let yours go. All right, that's good. That's a heavy rock, so it was tripped the last time. All the bait was taken, so I'm thinking maybe these things are fast, squirrels and chipmunks. So let me throw some leaves around and put some bait back around here. You give them some easy bait first, right? They'll fill their jowls with it. And then I kind of do this number to lure them in, throw stuff in. All right, that's good. So on an extended trip like this one, we're out here for 10 days. It's always a good idea to hang up, put up like a laundry line to air out your sleeping bag, your socks, sleeping pads, whatever, right? Things start to get funky after a while on the trail, so you really should take care of your gear. We got a nice little camp here. I'm impressed, and that's hard to do. Sun's going down, starting to get cold again. Wasn't too bad today, about 40 degrees, I guess. Tonight it's supposed to dip back down to 20, so lucky us. Here she is. Kiva's my nuclear furnace. Here's a really efficient way of splitting a piece of wood this thick down the center. Go ahead, Dave. Using a wooden wedge and an axe. So you hammer the axe in, you pull the wedge out, put the wedge forward, and then pull the axe out. It's pretty efficient. Very good. All this wood, it looks punky, but it is hard as hell on the inside. It's all oak.
Now it's easier to salt through.
Very good. Let's see here. picking hemlock boughs. You know, the dead, not boughs, but the dead branches from the bottom of the hemlock trees. They work very well for starting a fire. Because you got two different sizes of wood. You got the real teeny stuff for when you get a flame from your bird nest or whatever you're working with. And then medium size and small sticks. So, really nice. I think I'm going to take this whole thing if it'll let me. Yeah, it'll let me. Alright, I think that's it. Here's one on there. This tree. Alright. I think there might be one over here. Let's see. I think there might be one more. This one. Just make sure there's no pine needles at the end of them. If there isn't, then you can take it. It won't hurt the tree.
No problem.
That's it. Delta Whiskey Backcountry. Baby! For that stubborn fire. I got all kinds of tricks in my bag. We're doing this because this wood is a little damp and it's having a hard time catching. So there it goes. All right, Dave, you got the job.
This thing's awesome.
Awesome. Here it is. This is what it's called. Pocket Bellows by Epiphany Outdoor Gear. www.pocketbellows.com. It's a lifesaver, guys. A lifesaver. Morning. Time to get up. Well, I feel the brisk morning air at the Yellowhawk Customs Fall Rendezvous 2019. Only 2 remain. As usual, Doug and Dave are the only ones to survive. Everyone else was kicked off the island. Now, everybody had to go home. So, him and I are stuck here for the next 3 days, chilling. So, we'll have a good time. And Kiwi, our mascot. Kiwi, come here, babe. Come. Say hi to camera. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. She's hungry. Dave broke out his scarf. It must be cold. All right. Let me get up. I'll feed you. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll eat. This is the inside of the tent. Got the Western Mountaineering 0 degree sleeping bag. Thermal rest mattress. I tell you, I've had this thing for about 5 years now, and I've never put a hole in it. It's incredible. As long as you treat them right, they'll treat you right. If you go laying them in the leaves, sleeping on them with no tarp underneath, you can eventually put a hole in it. But I never let that happen. So I'll tell you what I really like about these Raven Vita Pro pants is they come equipped with a built-in gaiter. Here's the clip right here. You just clip it to one of the shoelaces, right? And that keeps your pants from riding up over the boot and keeps all the stones and snow and whatnot out of your boots. So really a neat invention, or a neat option they put in these pants. So plus they got a lot of pockets for organization, and they're tough as hell. I mean, double knees, double seat, can't go wrong, man. You want to save these feathers from building your bow drill set. I'm building making the spindle now, but you want to save these. Good fire starters. I know you're probably asking yourself, what knife is that? This is the Delta Whiskey Farnhawk. It's built by Sam Farnworth at Firekeeper's Forge. It's my design, and it's a collaboration between him and I. He builds the knife, then he sends it to me, and you and I work on a sheath together for it. That's usually how it works. He is a very good knife maker. It's nice and simple. Walnut burl scales. You can have whatever you want. He's got different handle scales. Right? You can even ask him to leave the swedge out if you want. That'll give you a better 90-degree spine. So, usually when I go out into the field on a trip like this, like a rendezvous, right, that's, more than a weekend long, I will take generally 3 knives, 3 different sizes of knives, and a saw, a hand saw, okay? Generally, for the bigger knife, I'll take either the Delta Whiskey Backcountry, this one here, made by Mike Wallace at Wallace Edged Tools. He is a phenomenal knife maker, okay? So this is my design, collaboration between him and I, and he knocks it out of the park. 90-degree spine. He got the belly right the way I like it. Oh man, choke up choil that's chamfered on the edges. Just really, really great workmanship. Pass through compression pins. Somebody asked me about compression pins. What do you like? You like the solid pins or the compression pins? It depends on the knife, but I prefer compression pins, because the way that they put these things in here is, by pressure in an arbor vise or something like that, and they flare the ends, and it pulls those scales tight against the steel, or in this case, the liners, right? Pulls everything together real tight. And from working with eyelets, KYDEX, I do the same thing with these eyelets, and they're indestructible. You can't get this sheath apart, right? Well, the pass-through pins are the same type of deal. So I prefer the pass-through pins. Here's another reason I like them. This does have a bow drill divot in it, and I do use it, and it works well. He calls it the pyro plug. However, in a pinch, if you didn't have it, you could use one of the compression pins for a place to hold the top of your spindle, the actual bearing block. It works. I've done it. So, Delta Whiskey Backcountry, right? So there's that one. This is the sheath. Now this is my knife, just a basic sheath that I can attach to my backpack on one of the webbing straps, right? I also have a place here that I can put a dangler on. Our Voodoo dangler system will go right here. Okay? So there's that one. The next knife that I would use, now if I don't take the backcountry, Dave, hand me that knife, that Infinity. Okay. If I don't take the backcountry, I'll take the Infinity. Also my design, built by LT Wright at LT Wright Custom Knives. So he builds them, he sends them all to me, and then I distribute them to my clients who pre-ordered them. The next run is going to be CPM 3V. It's going to look just like this. Alright, CPM 3V. I may give a couple of choices for handle scales or whatever. I don't know what's going on yet. Fisheye, pin and tube hardware, lanyard hole in the back, pommel for crushing nuts, heads, whatever. Just a real good all-around wilderness EDC. Like if I was going like big time bush, right, and I'm going to be out there for a couple of weeks, I would definitely take this knife. Alright? Delta Whiskey Infinity. There's our logo there. This one belongs to John Roth, his girlfriend. Her name is Caitlin, right. So this one belongs to her. I'm taking it home with me from the Rendevouz to put a sheath system on it for her. Alright? So there's that. The other knife I would usually take is one in this size range, which is a carry everywhere EDC, right? This is the Foreign Hawk. You saw that one already. And this guy, alright? I take my Little Hawk Necker everywhere I go, pretty much. Right? This one's built by Brian Sells at English Mountain Knives. Now, the reason I do this, I give my designs to certain knife makers, is because I like to help new knife makers out that are really good at building knives, right? They might not have the publicity that they thought they would have. Well, I give them a boost up by giving them the design, they build it, and then I get to build the sheath for it. So it's a knife and sheath system, all of them. The Infinity, the Backcountry, the Little Hawk Necker, the Foreign Hawk, all of them are knife and sheath systems. That's how I sell them, okay? Yeah, it takes a little longer, but it's all custom work. It takes time, right? So there's the Little Hawk Necker. Elder Burl scales. I love this thing. Feather sticks very well. So just an all-around good EDC blade. Okay? So, back to banging out the board. Now, both of these knives chop. Both the Backcountry and the Infinity. I made them so that you'd be able to chop with them, too, to do stuff like this. It's got enough weight that it chops very well if you need it to. Is it an axe? No. It's for doing stuff like this, right? Small chopping tasks. And it does it very well. As opposed to the Foreign Hawk. Doesn't have much weight behind it, so it's not a good chopper, right? It'll take me all day to chip off the wood. But the backcountry and the Infinity, they work very well in that application. They take off huge chunks of wood. Right? If you're interested in any of those knives, just contact those makers. They'll take care of you from there. This thing's so tight to get off. Plus I got them Band-Aids. There we go. This is horse hoof fungus. Charred. The Amadou. Charred. Swiss chard. That's just a cool word to be saying. Charred. It's almost as cool as chimichanga.
Chard's a little cool.
Yeah, it's just cool to say. Chimichanga. Let's see what we can do here. Quest for fire. Quest for fire. There it is. Cool. Alright, there it is. There we go. She's a beaut, Clark. Okay, so you guys hear me talk a lot about these ribs packs. Well, this is how they ride when you're wearing a pack, okay? It's called a chest pack, right? So this is how they ride. I mean, they're very comfortable. You just can't put a whole lot of stuff in them, because the bigger they are, the tighter they get, you know what I mean? Stop. The tighter they get, right? So this is how they're supposed to be worn, just like this. Here, I'll give you a better shot. How about that? That's how it's supposed to be worn. Alright, well, as usual, Dave and I are the last remaining survivors of another rendezvous. 20-degree nights. Got down to 18 one night. So, we had fun, had a great time. Did you have a good time, Dave?
I did.
Very good. Did some bushcrafty stuff, you know, so we can stay up with the bushcrafty crowd and, you know, all that stuff. So, all right. So thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time on Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors.